Hello everyone, just a quick catch up today because I've got a few important things to say. Firstly, we're nearing Australia Day, which is on the 26th, so this Sunday. So if you have been playing along with our hashtag Made in Australia Cal 2025, I would so love you to send me in the photos that you might have, whether it's still a whip or if it is a finished object, doesn't matter. I would just love to see what you've created and share it with everyone else as well. I'll show you what I made for my Made in Australia crochet along. Was this bag. If you're new here, you may not know what I'm talking about. Litsa from Coco's Crochet came up with the great idea that a few of us would collaborate together and share a month-long project called Made in Australia Crochet Along 2025. So I made this bag and I put it out there at the start of the month in case some of you wanted to make this. I love it. The colours that inspire me are from an area called Exmouth or the northwest of Australia. So that's how and where I got my inspiration from for this tote bag. It doesn't take long to make and the patterns are in my video tutorials. You'll find everything there you need to know. So if you could please send me some photos, I'm popping my email address up. I would just love to see your photos. And talking of photos, I would also love you to send me your work in progress photos of your temperature blankets. Now, I've had an overwhelmingly wonderful time with you all getting ready for these temperature blankets. So I know that most of you are underway. There's probably just a handful that are only just starting now, and that's fine. If you're not doing row by rows, you will definitely catch up in hardly any time at all. Once I get about a dozen of the temperature blanket photos, I'll create a lovely video for us all to share and watch. I love seeing what everyone is making. Also, if you're new here, I have a pattern that I created recently because I had leftover yarn from the Made in Australia project. I thought I would make something else. So I've made these pouches. There's actually two sizes. This one is the larger size because it's got 2 rounds in the granny square, and the other one only has 1 round. Square. That now has my crochet hooks and bits and pieces in it. This one, this size would be good for an iPad or a book. We've lined them with a zipper. So again, go back to my video tutorials and you will find what you need there to create this super cute little flower granny square pouch. You can use it as a purse if you want to. Now, what I've been doing lately is a project that just happened. I did not plan at all to be making a Tunisian blanket. But someone wanted to know how to start off with Tunisian crochet. So I did the introduction and that was received really well. So I then did the Tunisian simple stitch, which is usually the one that you start with when you're learning. And it just happened. I had this yarn that's been sitting there looking at me for over 5 years. And I got sick of it looking at me, so I feel really good using it up. So what I'm doing is making a patchwork style blanket every second square will be a plain one, and the other square will be one of a number of these. So all the square patterns I've designed here, I'm then going to create them in the opposite colorways. So this first one will then have navy in it, you know, navy and white maybe, just to mix things up a little bit. And I'm just super happy. It's like a weight's lifted off my shoulders that I am using up this yarn. So I thought I'll just go for it. Maybe you guys might be interested in making one day for yourself. Who knows? Anyway, this project really is a great one for beginners because it's the Tunisian simple stitch. So it's the most basic one, and you can just grow your confidence and, you know, keep practicing so you become nice and neat and get your tension right. So it's a great project for that if anyone's ever interested. So doing the Tunisian project, I started off with my bamboo hooks. These are the $11 hooks from eBay, which essentially there is nothing wrong with them at all. I actually enjoyed them. I like the feel of the bamboo, but my right shoulder blade and up here started getting the nerve pain flare up. So I thought best idea is to use my new and yes, much more expensive Tunisian hooks. This set is Amore and it is from Knit Pro. They are really beautiful. They're a cherry wood and they seem to have more lacquer on them than the bamboo ones do, which I'm assuming is the reason that they slide more easily. So that so far is helping my shoulder. So that little test has proven that the more expensive product really can help if it needs to. But if you don't have any health problems at all, any pain problems, fit, healthy and strong, you can go with the $11 jobbies and they are just fine. Okay, we're heading up to Townsville soon, so I'm starting to feel a bit under the pump. I'll take my Tunisian project with me. I think that'll be a good one to do while you travel and visit the grandbabies. Then when I get back, I have another little blanket lined up that I want to make for you that you might really enjoy making for yourself as well. It just drives you crazy, doesn't it? All the things in your mind that you want to do, and it just takes time, a lot of time. And then when life gets in the way, I don't get too impressed at all. We just wish life would just go away and leave us to do our crochet. Okay, I best go. Please don't forget, send me some photos for the Made in Australia crochet along and some temperature blankets, and that would be just fabulous. Much appreciated and much to be enjoyed. Okay everyone, I will see you again another time and talk to you then. Bye for now.